awesome. So I'm gonna be setting up the live stream and whatnot, and then we'll get everything set up. Of course, um, yeah, it's an awesome night. It's the middle of the week for me. Yo, okie dokie. But yeah, the week for me. Oh, not the middle of the week. Almost the middle of the week. Technically, the middle of the week. We're almost to the weekend. This week is already going by really fast. So yeah, give me a second, and I'm gonna set the live stream up and whatnot. Then we'll get into the awesome research and some poems, and yeah, much love to all of my fellow dragons out there following my channel, my awesome dragons that support me and stuff. I am, of course, a dragon star seed, so I get a lot of support from my fellow dragons. The good ones. There's bad ones, but yeah, the good ones definitely support me, no matter what. And got nothing but love for all of my dragons. And yeah, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back. But yeah, we're gonna be going over some awesome research, and I might as well get right into it, right? Clear my throat. I got some awesome poems too ready to go, but we'll see how far we get. It's not too much stuff. It's really not a lot of stuff. Some stuff, something like that. If I can clear my throat. I think I'm losing my voice. All right, so let's break down the spiritual world real quick. Some basic concepts of spirituality. Now, spirituality, a personal connection to something greater than oneself. Energy work practices like Reiki, prana, or ki to balance energy. Meditation, focusing the mind for inner peace or insight. Mindfulness, being present in the moment. Prayer, communicating with a higher power or universe. Now, here are some intermediate concepts. The chakras, energy centers in the body, seven main ones. Auras, energy fields surrounding the body. Kritika, or Sanskrit, or Ritus, Hindu, Buddhist, flowing thoughts or mental patterns. Shadow self, parts of ourselves we hide or deny. Ascension, raising one's spiritual vibration or consciousness. And some advanced concepts: non duality, Advaita, Vedanta, reality is a unified whole beyond distinction. Then the 0 point field, hypothetical energy field containing infinite potential. The Akashic Records, a cosmic library of all events, thoughts, and experiences. Then, torus field dynamics, energy patterns governing spiritual and physical flows. The interconnectedness, all things are connected, often discussed in quantum physics and spirituality. Some research and practices, energy healing modalities, Reiki, prana, qigong, etc. Meditation techniques, mindfulness, loving kindness, transcendental, etc. Shamanism, connecting with nature spirits or guides. Astrology and cosmology, studying celestial influences on life. sacred geometry, patterns like the flower of life representing universal structures. So um, we'll break down some of this in 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, so yeah, we're gonna break down some of this, well, a lot of this in a minute. Much love to everybody out there that's came into the live stream and showing some love and stuff for the channel. Hope everybody's having an awesome day, night, whatever it is for becoming nighttime. So it's the start to a very amazing night. But yeah, like I was saying, hope everybody out there is having an awesome night or day. If you want to leave your what time it is for you in the chat and wherever you're viewing from, your viewing area, like whatever city or area or country or whatever, you know what I mean? Leave it in the chat if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to represent where you're at and stuff, definitely do. Much love, beautiful people. So yeah, we're gonna start breaking that down. Some of these concepts and stuff we need to, like the basic concepts, we're gonna definitely break down them, and the intermediate concepts, and then the advanced concepts. We'll get into breaking that down as well. Hold on, let me get this together 1 second. Bear with me. But yeah, I just find it. I do find it really important that I need to go over a lot of this stuff because the way we are in the world right now, we're in the time of suffering. Like it's basically like hell on earth, and I have a duty, a mission, basically, since I'm a star child. You know, I was born with a mission to help people realize that they have choices to make for the better or the worse, whatever. And sometimes people don't learn and they keep making bad choices, right? And then sometimes they make better choices and end up finding true love, as I call it, true love. But yeah, on this mission, just to try to make everybody help everybody realize that they have choices and stuff, you know. And the spiritual world is just is very important, and a lot of people forget about the spiritual world because they're too obsessed with all the material of the material world. And the energy that you put out in this material world, if you put out a lot of negative energy, it reflects into the spiritual world and then it sets stuff off balance. And we need a lot more good going on in this world. But it's basically we're at like the end of time, so people's choices really matter. And I have a duty to help spread a message. People have choices, and you know, a lot of my research that I go over and stuff, it's uh, very important because spirituality and then the material world are connected. Everything's connected. So, anyways, let's get back into the research, right? But yeah, when there's so much bad going on in the world, people need to understand that they have choices because sometimes people get caught up following and just keep following. But you know what I mean. Anyways, all right. Let's get back into this. Let's break it down. Some of the basic concepts: the spirituality, connection to something greater than oneself. In history, ancient roots in indigenous cultures, Hinduism, Buddhism, etc. Some modern use, personal growth, mindfulness, self awareness practices. Then you have energy work practices like Reiki, Prana, or Ki to balance energy. And its history's roots in ancient Chinese, Ki, Indian for Prana, and Japanese for Reiki. Traditions and modern use, complementary therapy, stress relief and wellness, meditation, focusing the mind for inner peace or insight. Its history goes to ancient practices in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism from 2500 BCE plus up, Modern uses, stress reduction, focus, and spiritual growth as well. Mindfulness, being present in the moment. Its history's roots in Buddhism, Vipassana, 2500 BCE. Some modern uses helps mental health, focus, and daily life applications. Prayer, communicating with a higher power or universe. Its history has ancient practice across cultures and many religions. Some modern use, spiritual connection, gratitude, and guidance. Some intermediate concepts like the chakras, energy centers in the body, seven main ones, has history in ancient India, Vedic from 1500 BCE. Some of its modern uses, like in yoga, energy healing, and some spiritual practices. Auras, the auras, which I see auras on like basically everybody, except some people. Some people, their auras are like very so dim you can't even see them. I mean, everybody technically has an aura. Some are brighter than others. I don't know how to explain that one. It is very interesting there. All right, so the aura is energy fields surrounding the body. It has history and ancient concepts in various cultures. Some modern uses, energy healing, spiritual readings, and intuitive practices. Shadow self, parts of ourselves we hide or deny. Some history, concept in psychology, um, 20th century, spiritualities, modern use, personal growth therapy, and self awareness as well. Then ascension, raising one's spiritual vibration or consciousness. So the ascension has history, concepts, and ancient spiritualities. Theosophia, 19th century, then some modern use, spiritual growth, New Age practices. Some advanced concepts, non duality, Advaita Vedanta, reality as a unified whole, has history in ancient India, Upanishads, 500 BCE, some modern use, spiritual discussions, mindfulness, and philosophy, and zero point field, hypothetical energy field containing infinite potential, some history, theoretical physics, 20th century, modern use, discussions in physics, spirituality, and consciousness as well. Now, the Akashic Records, the cosmic library of all events, thoughts, and experiences, has history and theosophy, 19th century, influenced by ancient concepts, though. Modern uses, spiritual readings, personal growth, and intuitive practices. The Taurus field dynamics, energy patterns governing spiritual and physical flows. some history concepts in physics and sacred geometry, some modern use, energy work, spiritual practices, and healing. Hello. Just doing some spiritual research and stuff, and I'll be going over some poems here soon. Just different, more deeper concepts of spirituality and stuff. What about you? What are you talking about? And welcome to the stream. Much love to you. How are you doing tonight? Or today? Or whatever. Mm, awesome. Yeah, lots of love. Actually, I created my own religion. It's called Love Everybody, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I had to, I went to a lot of places and seen a lot of hate and people judging people, and I was like, I'm gonna just make my own religion and call it Love Everybody, no matter what. No judging people here. All right, so yeah, let's get back to it then. I don't see the comments moving anymore. So oh, there we go. Hold on, let's see. Oh, and you know what? This is the best thing that you could always remember. Love will always win. That's for sure. And yeah, love is the most strongest energy in this world. So remember that love will always win. Even though the world right now is like hell on earth, right? Because there's so much bad stuff going on. But in the end, love will always win. All right, so where was I at on this? Oh, yeah, let's dive a little bit. Oh, I gotta take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Much love, everybody, and anyone out there. Oh, okay. Let's see what the chat said. What did I miss? Uh, yeah, love will definitely always win. That's for sure. Oh, if anybody's watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up to support the stream and leave some comments. If you want to support my channel, it's as simple as subscribing and watching some videos every now and then. I definitely could use all the support I can get, but if you don't want to, I understand. Much love to you either way. But yeah, if you want to support me, like I said, I could definitely use all this I can get. And I'm sharing my journey here with my kung fu poetries, and I create stories and go over a lot of different research. If you like my poems and stories, I got a playlist with over 100 and something, so definitely check those out. And yeah, you got a poem. Yeah, I know, right? Awesome. Awesome poem. Much love to you. So yeah, let's get back into it. I guess let's dive into some more of this. Let's get deeper into these concepts. So, spirituality is a personal connection to something greater than oneself, often involving a sense of meaning, purpose, or transcendence. It's about exploring the nature of existence, the universe, and our place within it. Spirituality can be practiced through various means, such as meditation, prayer, or simply living a life aligned with one's values. Imagine spirituality like a vast, open ocean. Each person is a unique wave connected to the entire ocean, yet in their own way, this connection can bring a sense of belonging, peace, and guidance. Now, in history, spirituality has ancient roots in indigenous cultures, Hinduism, Buddhism, and other traditions dating back thousands of years. Some modern use today, spirituality is often about personal growth, mindfulness, and finding meaning in life. People explore People explore spirituality through various practices, philosophies, and communities as well. Do you believe? Um, I don't know. Because without divine intervention, men wouldn't even be men. All right, so there we go. So, now energy work. Energy work involves practices like Reiki, prana, or ki to balance and harmonize the body's energies. These practices are based on the idea that the body has an energy system that could be influenced for healing, relaxation, and overall well being. Think of energy work like tuning a musical instrument. When the energy flows harmoniously, the body and mind are in balance. Techniques like Reiki or Qigong aim to restore this balance, promoting health and relaxation. And in history, energy work has roots in ancient traditions like Chinese Qi, Indian Prana, and Japanese Reiki, spanning thousands of years. Some modern use, energy work is used as a complementary therapy for stress relief, pain management, and overall wellness. Many people also use it for spiritual growth and self awareness as well. Acknowledging something prove the fact of exist. I don't know. I guess that depends how you look of it. Look at it from your point of view. Like you said, you believe so, and then some people would say no. So it would just be your point of view and how you feel about that. Because um, like in my imagination, I can make anything real, but it doesn't mean it's actually real, right? So it doesn't mean that it exists. So just because I say it exists, it might exist to somebody else. So there is those. Oh, I guess technical. I guess right. Maybe not so technical. Maybe I'm just making it more technical. But yeah, just acknowledging something, uh, like saying something's real. Like some people believe in the boogeyman, and then some people don't. Some people believe there is a heaven, and then I've met people that don't. So I guess it really just depends on your point of view. But even if somebody doesn't believe what I believe, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop believing what I believe. But I'll respect what they're saying. You know what I mean? Just as long as they're not trying to disrespect me in any kind of way, right? I'll respect them enough to listen to them and be like, okay, that's cool. And I won't judge them for whatever they believe in. Like, uh, like if a kid wants to believe in Santa Claus, I'm not gonna tell them Santa Claus isn't real. Who would I be to tell them that, right? Santa Claus is awesome. Santa Claus brings me some awesome gifts every day. Oh yeah, like I was saying that earlier. I think I was saying something about that because the physical, this material world, right? It has an effect on the spiritual world because it's all connected together. So there's a lot of bad stuff going on in this world, and it can have an effect on the spiritual world, and then that's when divine intervention and stuff starts happening. And yeah, we're going through a lot of crazy stuff in this world, and yeah. Yeah. All right. So where did I leave off? Um. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and some of it could just be the energy that people's putting off, and then some of it could be all kinds of stuff. Then prophecies and all that too. Yeah, yeah, crazy. Yeah, well, evil. There's a lot of evil stuff in this world, and a lot of evil people. That's for sure. A lot of evil people in this world. I've come across more bad people than good people, unfortunately. And a lot of times they just choose to be bad. Like there ain't nothing to it. Some people like nothing even happened to them to put them in that situation. They just choose to do very bad stuff. I just choose to spread a lot of love and yeah, not be all judging. I don't like judging people, like people's beliefs and stuff like that. I think even Jesus said something about that. I think it falls under love thy neighbor. You know what I mean? So if somebody does believe in something different, they're still your neighbor, and you gotta have love for them, right? So I think even Jesus talked about that. Something about that. I'm sure something about love thy neighbor that would fall under people with different beliefs and all that too. They're your neighbor, and you, hey, much love to them. Whatever they believe, you can't go around. Like I've met people that actually talk bad about people for their beliefs, and I just don't see any point in that either. That just don't make any sense to me. Like, why would you talk bad about somebody just because of their beliefs? That's just I don't know. That's like going backwards, trying to move forward into a better world. Definitely shouldn't be talking about people's beliefs and stuff, bad mouthing people because they don't believe in the same thing as you. Just don't make any sense to me. Love people regardless. Like I was saying, love thy neighbor. Just because they don't believe what you believe, hey, you should still show them love and respect. Yeah, yeah. They even said, well, it's even like I think there's even verses that say something about like Jesus, the only way to God is through Jesus. So, but then you have the one like I was talking about, love thy neighbor. So, I mean, it all comes down to love. Love everybody. Don't judge people, especially for what they believe in. If people want to worship the devil, hey, much love to them. That's not for me, but whatever. Right? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I've met some really hateful people. That's why I just say love. Love is awesome. Don't. I'll fight for love all the time. But I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I don't do much fighting. Even though I do a lot of kung fu stuff, I don't. I like when I started training kung fu, martial arts, and all of that fighting stuff. It wasn't to actually fight. It was just to improve myself, like work on myself, because I was battling with a lot of demons and stuff, and just going through a lot of bad paths. Went through a lot of bad stuff, and then I found martial arts, and it helped me um, almost like an ocean that was the waters were raging a lot, and martial arts helps me calm that ocean in some way. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's better to spread love than hate. We got enough people spreading hate and doing hateful stuff in this world. I'm not gonna join that side. That's for sure. Much love to you too. All right, so where did we leave at on the teachings or the research and stuff? Oh, mindfulness. So, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. Think of mindfulness like taking a snapshot of the present moment. You observe what's happening without trying to change it, just being aware of that moment, present. In history, mindfulness has roots in Buddhism, Vipassana around 2,500 years old. In modern use, mindfulness is popular for mental health, focus, and reducing stress. It's applied in daily life, therapy, and various practices. And then we follow up mindfulness with prayer. That's what we'll go over next. Prayer. Prayer is communicating with a higher power, the universe, or a divine presence. It's a way to express gratitude, seek guidance, or connect with something greater. Imagine prayer like a conversation with the universe. It's a personal and often intimate way to connect with the divine or one's deeper self, which I've had a lot of conversations with the universe, that's for sure. In history, prayer is an ancient practice found across cultures and religions. In modern use, prayer is used for spiritual connection, guidance, and expressing gratitude. People pray in various ways, from traditional rituals to personal conversations as well. And then we have the chakras, which the chakras, some people have to go buy crystals. I don't know. I just don't, it's for me connecting with some kind of material doesn't seem right. So for me, chakras are inside of me and I could activate each one without crystals. But people that like buying crystals, no disrespect to them. I just don't believe that you need them. But chakras, chakras are energy centers in the body, often described as seven main centers aligned along the spine. Each chakra is associated with specific qualities, emotions, and aspects of life. Think of chakras like energy hubs in a network. Balancing these hubs can influence physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. In history, the concept of chakras originates from ancient India, Vedic traditions around 1500 BCE. In modern use, chakras are widely used in yoga, energy healing, and spiritual practices to balance energy and promote well being. And then we'll move on to auras. Auras are energy fields surrounding the body, often seen as layers of light or energy. Imagine auras like a bubble of energy around you, reflecting your emotions, thoughts, and spiritual state. In history, concepts of auras appear in various ancient cultures and spiritual traditions. In modern use, auras are used in energy healing, spiritual readings, and intuitive practices to understand and work with a person's energy. Awesome, right? Auras are amazing. I like video games that have auras in them too. They make your character look so cool. Anyways, all right. So the next part will be shadow self. The shadow self refers to parts of ourselves we hide or deny. All right. I hope you get an awesome night's sleep. Much love to you. Get some rest. I definitely got plenty of content for you to check out another time. Plenty of past live streams and videos and short videos. So hope you get some rest. Much love to you. All right. So the shadow self. The shadow self refers to parts of ourselves we hide or deny, often unconscious aspects of our personality. Think of the shadow self like the unseen part of an iceberg beneath the surface. Exploring it can lead to greater self awareness and wholeness. In history, the concept is notably discussed in psychology, 20th century, and spiritual traditions. In modern use, working with the shadow self is used in therapy, personal growth, and spiritual practices for self awareness and healing. Okay, much love to you. Get some rest. All right, so now we have ascension. Ascension is the process of raising one's spiritual vibration or consciousness, often associated with personal transformation and enlightenment. Imagine ascension like shifting to a higher frequency, expanding awareness and connection to the universe. In history, concepts of ascension appear in ancient spiritualities and theosophy. 19th century. In modern use, ascension is discussed in spiritual growth, New Age practices, and personal development. Then non duality, Advaita Vedanta. Non duality is the ideal that reality is a unified whole, beyond distinctions, like self and other, subject and object. Think of non duality, like the ocean and waves analogy. Everything is part of the same ocean. Distinctions are illusions. In history, non duality is rooted in ancient Indian Upanishads, 500 BC. In modern use, non duality is explored in spiritual discussions, mindfulness, philosophy, and for understanding reality and consciousness. The zero point field. The zero point field is a hypothetical energy field containing infinite potential, often linked to the quantum vacuum. Imagine the zero point field like a cosmic reservoir of possibilities, a source of energy and potential. In history, the concept is based on theoretic, theoretical physics, 20th century. In modern use, the zero point field is discussed in physics, spirituality, and consciousness studies, exploring its potential for energy and understanding reality. The Akashic Records are a cosmic library containing all events, thoughts, and experiences, often accessed through higher consciousness. Think of the Akashic Records like a universal database of everything that's happened, a repository of cosmic memory. In history, the concept is influenced by Theosophy, 19th century, and ancient ideals as well. In modern use, the Akashic records are used in spiritual readings, personal growth, and intuitive practices for insights and guidance. Taurus field dynamics. Taurus field dynamics involve energy patterns governing spiritual and physical flows, often used in healing and manifestation. Imagine a torus donut shape of energy representing flow and balance in the universe. In history, concepts of torus fields are found in physics and sacred geometry. In modern use, torus fields are used in energy work, spiritual practices, and healing for balance and manifestation. All right, I'll be right back. Now, let's talk about negative and positive energy and how that's connected to the spiritual world, too. Yeah, actually, we'll pick up on that in 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, let's go over this. Um, Negative and positive energy. Continue the connections here. So, negative energy. Negative energy is often associated with feelings of sadness, fear, anger, or stress. It's like a dense, heavy energy that can weigh you down. Effects on health. Negative energy can contribute to mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and stress. It can also impact physical health, leading to issues like chronic pain, fatigue, and a weakened immune system. Spiritual impact. In spiritual context, negative energy is often seen as a blockage to growth, connection, and inner peace. It can make you feel disconnected from yourself, others, or a higher power. Positive energy. Positive energy is associated with feelings of joy, love, gratitude, and peace. It's like a light, uplifting energy that can boost your mood and well being. Effects on health. Positive energy can improve mental health, reduce stress, and boost the immune system. It could also increase resilience and overall well being. Spiritual impact and spiritual practices. Positive energy is often seen as a path to connection, growth, and enlightenment. It can help you feel more aligned with your purpose and connected to the universe. Why positive energy is more healthy. Positive energy tends to be more healthy because it reduces stress. Chronic stress from negative energy can help physical and mental health. Positive energy can counteract this stress. So it boosts resilience. Positive emotions can help you cope with challenges and bounce back from adversity. It enhances connections. Positive energy can improve relationships and increase feelings of connection and support. So the link to the spiritual world and many spiritual traditions, the goal is to cultivate positive energy like love, compassion, and gratitude to align with a higher state of being or consciousness, energy vibrations. Some spiritual practices talk about raising your energy vibrations to connect with higher states of consciousness or the divine. Positive energy is often associated with higher vibrations. Manifestation. Focusing on positive energy is believed to attract more positive and manifest desired outcomes in life. Inner peace. Cultivating positive energy is often a path to inner peace and spiritual growth. Some practical applications: shift focus, practice gratitude, mindfulness, or meditation to shift from negative to positive. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with positive people, engage in activities you love, and consume uplifting content. Energy clearing. Some spiritual practices involve clearing negative energy through techniques like smudging, sound healing, or visualizations, purging the negative energy away in some way. So, yeah, that's about it on the spiritual research for tonight. We'll go over a couple of poems in 1 second. Let me look this up. Okay, yeah, I have two poems, and we'll go over a couple poems, then we'll get back to the spiritual uh, research. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, if anybody is out there listening or watching, much love to you. Um, Definitely appreciate anybody that hangs out and chills with me for a little bit, for a long time, or for a short time. It don't matter. I appreciate it. So much love to everybody. Either you're watching now or in the future, whatever. Much love to you. And yeah, like I said, we got a couple of poems, and then we'll go over some more spiritual talk. I for one love spiritual research, getting into the deeper meaning of a lot of stuff and the connections between the spiritual world and the physical world, and just everything about it. And then the stars and the moon and the sun and oh yeah, oh never mind. Hold on, I'll be back. And hold on, almost there. Give me 1 minute, finishing up something, and then we'll continue with all of our beautiful research and some poems. All right, so here we go. I'm back. Now, to follow up, here's a poem about surrounding yourself with positive energy. In the caverns of the soul, a choice is made to bathe in light or wides. Surround yourself with love, like a sunshine in the night, a blaze of warmth that chases the darkest fright. Let positivity be the air you breathe, a elixir to the spirit, setting your soul free. Like a lotus in the mire, you rise above, untouched by shadows, radiating boundless love. The company you keep, a mirror to your soul, reflects the depths of joy or the weight of control. Dive into the ocean of uplifting thoughts. Let the waves of gratitude wash away the droughts. Fill your space with laughter, music, and delight, a symphony of joy banishing the darkest night. The, the energy you surround yourself with, a choice is yours, a sacred spell that shapes your inner worlds. Choose vibrancy, choose light, choose love's sweet song, and watch your spirit soar where positivity is strong. Like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon's dark bind, you unfold into the light with wings expansive and kind. The people, places, and thoughts you engage become the canvas where your soul's masterpiece is staged. Don't let the energy vampires drain your energy spark. Surround yourself with those who lift you, leave you in the light, and mark a garden of positivity where dreams take root and bloom, a sanctuary of peace where your heart finds its sweet perfume. In the alchemy of life, the energy you choose transform the lead of challenges to gold of inner peace you muse. So curate your world with intentions and care. Let positivity be the soil where your spirit's garden shares. The universe responds to the vibe you emit, like attracts like in the cosmic dance you spin and twit. So radiate joy, peace, love, and light, and watch the world reflect this inner cosmic flight. In the echo chambers of the mind, the whispers you allow shape the narrative of your life and the energy you sow. Choose seeds of positivity watered by gratitude's stream and harvest the fruits of joy in this spiritual dream. All right, so let's move on to the next poem. Now, this is a poem about being a divine creature and not giving up on yourself. You are a spark of the cosmos, a divine creature born, a masterpiece unfolding in this human form. You're sworn. In the stars' ancient whispers, your essence is written, a tale of strength and beauty in every breath you're given. Don't let doubts cage you like a bird with wings clipped tight. Unfurl your spirit, let your inner light take flight. You're a lotus rising from the mud of fears and pain, a phoenix reborn in every dawn, sweet fiery rain. Like code in the universe's grand software, you're designed to thrive, a unique melody in the symphony of life you strive. Don't let shadows define you. Let your inner sun shine bright, a beacon of hope in the dark, guiding you through the night. You're a river of potential flowing with each choice you make, carving canyons of dreams where your spirit's path will take. Stones of self doubt may lie like obstacles in your way, but your inner compass guides you through each twist and day. In the mirror of self, reflect on your worth, a divine work of art forever evolving on this earth. Embrace your flaws like threads in a tapestry rich, each one unique, weaving the beauty of your divine stitch. So rise, divine one, don't give up on yourself. No way. You're a cosmic dance of light, love, and endless play. Keep breathing, keep moving through life's ebbs and flow. You're a masterpiece becoming in this journey, you know. It is awesome. Hey, much love to all the beautiful peoples out there. So now, meditation and the spiritual world are like two wings of a bird soaring together in the sky of consciousness. In the vast landscape of our inner world, meditation is the key that unlocks the door to deeper connection, awareness, and peace. In ancient traditions, from the Vedas to Buddhist teachings, meditation has been a bridge to the spiritual realm. It's a practice of turning inward, of listening to the whispers of the soul, and tuning into the frequency of the universe. Like a river flowing to the ocean, meditation connects us to the boundless, to the essence of who we are beyond the ego's noise. The spiritual world in many traditions is seen as a realm of higher consciousness, of unity, love, and peace. Meditation is the tool that helps us tap into this realm to bring its qualities into our everyday lives. It's like plunging into a cosmic power source where we recharge, gain clarity, and find our center. Now, when it comes to energy, we often talk about positive and negative energy. In many spiritual traditions, positive energy is associated with love, joy, peace, and light, while negative energy is linked to fear, anger, stress, and darkness. The thing is, the energy you focus on, you tend to amplify. Negative energy, like a toxic cloud, can weigh you down, cloud your mind, and impact your well being. It's like trying to drive with the brakes on. You can move, but it's harder, and you might end up stuck. Positive energy, on the other hand, is like having the wind at your back. It lifts you up, makes movement easier, and the journey more joyful. In meditation, focusing on positive energy like love, gratitude, or peace can shift your inner state and, in turn, impact the world around you. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending negative doesn't exist. It's about choosing where you put your attention and energy. Think of it like being a gardener of your inner landscape. You can water the plants of positivity, like compassion, kindness, and joy, or you can let the weeds of negativity take over. The choice is yours. And meditation is one of the tools that helps you tend to your garden. By focusing on positive energy in meditation, you start to notice shifts in your perception, reactions, and interactions. You become more resilient to stress, more open to possibilities, and more connected to the people and world around you. It's like upgrading your internal software to run more smoothly, more harmoniously. In the spiritual world, this focus on positive energy is often about aligning with the higher self or the divine within. It's about recognizing that we're a part of a larger tapestry of life, interconnected and interdependent. By choosing positivity, we're contributing to the upliftment of ourselves and the collective. So, why focus on positive energy? Well, because it's the frequency that aligns us with growth, connection, and peace. It's the vibration that says, I am here to thrive, to love, to be a force for good, Negative energy might be part of the human experience, but we don't have to let it define our journey. In meditation, when you focus on positive energy, like visualizing light, repeating affirmations, or practicing loving kindness, you're rewiring your brain, shifting your energy, and tapping into the spiritual dimension. You're reminding yourself, I am more than my thoughts, emotions, or circumstances. I am a being of light and love. This doesn't mean the path is always easy. Challenges will rise, but with meditation and a focus on positive energy, you're equipping yourself with inner tools to navigate life's ups and downs. You're cultivating a garden of resilience, peace, and connection within and without. So let's choose to focus on the positive, to nurture it in our meditations, and to let it spill into our days like a pebble creating ripples in a pond. Our choice of energy impacts the world around us. Let's make it a choice for love, for light, and for the upliftment of all. All right, everybody. Mikey Fu signing out. Over and out. Much love.